Em would have preferred to live closer to downtown, to the action, but it was Ari who was supplying the down payment. "I'm a man against action," said Ari. "You were born old," said Em. It's strange that they became a couple. Ari hates bawdy humor or raunchy talk. Ironic considering that he teaches and writes about the Middle Ages, a time when nothing could be funnier than listening at the door as a groom deflowered his bride after a wedding, or raping a dozen nuns at a local convent. By contrast, the naughty Em relishes dirty jokes, crass innuendo, stories involving the rudest of body parts. He writes odes to gay sex with rough men at rest stops in the small Kentucky town where he grew up. He regularly accuses colleagues of slut-shaming. And in the final months of their marriage, Em regularly bemoaned their vanilla sex life, comparing their bedroom to that old Woody Allen joke about a restaurant where the food is terrible, and such small portions. Last August, several months before the suspension for sexual harassment, Em and Ari had been unpacking boxes in their new home, a 10-minute drive from the university where he recently received tenure in reward for occasionally interrupting his students' drinking, drugging, and texting to inform them about equivalent bad behavior centuries before they were born. Em was making a show of straining to lift a heavy cardboard box, which oddly the movers had marked in all capital letters, "Cat House." Finally, he gave up and pushed the box across the floor into one of the bedrooms, putting his whole body into it, so that his low-cut jeans rode even further down his hips. In another context, it could have been a striptease, which Ari wouldn't have enjoyed. Frankness about all matters sexual turned him off. Ari required romance to be served with a good helping of subtlety and shadows. He'd once stopped an encounter cold when Em turned on the lights midway through, so they could see themselves performing in the bedroom mirror. Ari was in the kitchen, carefully unwrapping a coffee mug that said, "In dog years, I'm dead." A present from Em, who used to give more thoughtful gifts like books of poetry, and once a heavy Latin dictionary Ari had been craving. Ari didn't care for the mug, but couldn't throw it away. Em came in holding a heavy blue book in his hand, a high school yearbook. "Who's Justin?" Ari backed himself against the sink, pressing the mug against his chest. "What?" he said. Em opened the book to the inside of the back cover, pointed to a few scribbled lines, and held out the book for Ari to read. "Justin," he said. The way he said the name felt dirty, or maybe like an accusation. "I already know what it says," said Ari, finally setting down the mug on the chipped countertop. They were hoping to replace it someday with some tasteful quartz. "I just was surprised to hear you mention his name." "He wrote, 'Thanks for the candy. You're so sweet,'" Em recited. "Yes, he did write that," said Ari, turning to face the sink. "He's just, well, that's his sense of humor." "You're so sweet? That doesn't sound like a joke. Was he cute?" "I don't know," said Ari, digging around in a cardboard box marked fragile. "I never realized we had so many damned coffee mugs." "This is the most romantic thing I've ever heard about you," said Em. "What does he mean, thanks for the candy? Is that code for something nasty? He must have been cute." "Very well, give me that book. You can judge for yourself." Ari takes it and flips to the relevant page with Justin's picture. Justin's eyes staring off into space, into a distant, better future. Ari's reluctant to let the book go, but he does. Satisfied? "He's black," said Em. "And? So you like black guys? Ari, you should have told me. I know lots of cute black guys. We could finally have a threesome." "You misunderstand me," Ari says. Not for the first time, he thinks, but does not say aloud. "It's not that I'm attracted to black guys per se, or that I'm not attracted to them. I just liked him. Not his race, him." "Where is he now?" "I don't know."